Hello, Teaquilters. Today is Wednesday, July 10th, 2024, and we're here for live chat. I had to start this chat over again today because for some reason the chat box didn't pop up, although I set it for having to be a subscriber for one day. I remember doing that. I just did it like an hour or so ago. So I don't understand what happened, just some technical difficulties. So sorry about the confusion, and hopefully we'll get people to come over to this chat. I'm having a headache today, and I think it's sinus related because I forgot to take my sinus meds today. So we got Minnie Dula, Cynthia Washington, Nikki B. Hey, Nikki B, welcome back. How was your trip? Jakara from Brazil. Hello, hello. Vivian Cavey, Michelle the Quilter, Brenda Foley, Kim R, Yolanda Sager, Sue GSD, Janice Miller, Greenland Quilter Katie, and Melissa LePage, Becky Bramlett, she's saying I don't get to say hello to you, hello to everyone else. Yolanda says, I love your featherweight. Thank you. Katie is reminding you all to hit the thumbs up button. So thank you so much. Iris Cell Lady is here. Melina Montoya is here. Melissa LePage. Sue with the countdown says, Sue. I'm looking at top messages only. So let me go back. I keep forgetting. I don't know why they automatically do that. I think you should see all messages unless you tell them you don't want to see all messages. So apparently it's been skipping some of the messages, I guess. Sue says 350 days until Retreat 2025. So thank you. Sheila Willis is here. Patricia Priest saying hi, howdy, rent is paid. So thank you so much. Today I'm going to be sewing on the featherweight that I had in the shop. I was just sewing on the test piece that they were also sewing on, and everything looks to be okay. So I just have some strings here that I can sew on. These are the bags I got all of my featherweight parts and cleaning stuff in. Woo! I didn't realize it was holding it up. Are you gonna stay there? No. I got 3 boards in here when it should only be 1. It seems like some people are in the other chat, and I don't have my other phone in here to like tell them that we're over here. I think I said, but they haven't. I don't know why they're still over there. Because I'm getting this, I'm thinking from Rose. I don't know who this is coming from. I think it's Rose. So apparently, I don't know what happened where she didn't hear me. She was texting me to tell me that there was no chat box. So hopefully she'll be over here in a minute. Yeah, she just came in here. Our sell lady says that she's still looking to purchase a featherweight, but not in my budget right now. And the price of featherweights, I find that they are varying all over, and it's basically going to be dependent upon how much work the person had to put into it to get it to running condition. Because I don't think any shop, or like the Featherweight shop, I think they have some of the most expensive ones. They rank them based on age. They also rank them based on condition of logos and how much work they have to put into it to sell it. Like they will overhaul the entire machine, take it apart and replace what needs to be placed, clean what needs to be cleaned, and then they put it back together, kind of like like painting an automobile. You take everything off, and so they make sure everything's functional. Um, but yeah, so the prices on featherweights now they vary, and also I think now that a lot of people are into using them, there are probably less of them available. So then that also might affect price as well. And it probably is going to depend on what part of the country you're in as well. So I have a slight headache, and it always starts like 15 minutes before it's time for me to come live. So that's what I'm currently dealing with, is a slight headache. This is my board for stuff. I do have like a couple of things I want to announce. I did the when you come to quilt retreat, I give out a star pin. Let me show it to you. Uh-oh, I closed it up so I wouldn't lose it. So you get these stars, and those stars are for every year that you attend retreat. And then also I've been using, like, it was like a painter pen, and I saw on somebody else's pen that had gotten theirs the previous year that it's like kind of fading off. So what I'm going to do is replace those with these pens. And what the blue pen means is that your very first retreat was with Teaquilts. So it is now going to be a super performer, a super performer pen, and it's going to look like this. So you can't really see it because it says Star Performer. I'm sorry, Star Performer. And you can't see it because I'm not holding it straight and steady. But this is going to be the new Teaquilts. Is your first time attending any retreat, not your first time attending a Teaquilts retreat, your first time attending any retreat. So that's what that is. So I'll be replacing, I don't know if I'm going to like mail these out or if I'm just going to wait until the next retreat. I'll have to see what kind of happens. And then, of course, our badge I was telling you about. I only make you a badge one time. Every year you come to retreat, you write on the back what years you attended retreat. You also get a star for each year that you have attended retreat. So we will continuously use these badges, and I'll put this back up there later. Trying to make sure I don't get any oil on it from this featherweight, because I saw oil on the red fabric. Let's see. Oh, I got a slight headache. Paula S. says, hi to everyone. Greetings from Southern Maryland. Dee Branson is here. Quilt Gal saying her thumbs up is done. So thank you. T, did you meet your water intake quota for today? That may help. I've been drinking water. I even got a bottle right here. I've been drinking this. I started this one right before I came, but I did not take my sinus meds today. And I forgot. Hi, Zella McKenzie. Maddie Barnum is here. Sin Forrest, Carissa Renninger, and Sharon Lewis. So welcome everybody to the chat. Again, I'm sewing on the machines that I've just had repaired, just so that I know before I store them. My shelving units should come tomorrow. I got one delay saying I ordered 2 shelving units, and I'm not sure which one is being delayed. I don't know if it's the one I want to put the machines on or if it's the one I want to put in my garage. But they're telling me that one of the shelving units so far is late. I haven't gotten a notification twice. They're both coming through FedEx. So I don't know which one I got. It doesn't really matter at this point. But they're supposed to come tomorrow. So I've been kind of trying to get everything done by tomorrow. But if they don't come, you know, what's another day? So I was going to open this up. And then I thought maybe I might want to open this with you guys. I just wanted to see what this stuff looked like. See if it was going to be any good. So I ordered a few things on Temu just to see what it was. This is 12 pieces of 19 by 15 inch pieces. So 12 fat quarters, I guess, of fabric. I just wanted to see if they were Ankara or if they were cotton. And I'll have to burn them to see if they're cotton. They feel good, but I don't know if they're 100% cotton until I burn them. But the fabrics are really pretty. I'm really surprised. I want to say I feel like some polyester, but I'm not really sure. I have to burn to see. And I won't be burning anything in here. Just doing the top messages on me again. Claudette Hall came in. Brenda Perkins. And people are saying the fabrics are pretty. So they look a little bit shorter than a fat quarter to me. Like they're 19 by 15, so they're not 22 by 18. And that could matter if you are using a fat quarter pattern. That looks like a tree. This one here. They are pretty. I've purchased this one before. Had this one before. And then this last one. They feel a little silky, and I'm not sure, again, if that's polyester or if it's just some kind of coating that's on the fabric. So I'll burn a little piece later and see what that is. So that one wasn't clothing. So this one's in a double Temu bag. Don't know why. All right. It just has green. This is a XL shirt. It says 1XL. I ordered this order right before Juneteenth. I knew it wasn't going to come for Juneteenth. Okay. I'm wondering if they press this just a little too much. Maybe I can press it back out with heat, you know, to get that side to relax, like they stretched the shirt too much when they went and printed. But it looks like it wants to smooth out, so I'm hoping I can put it on my heat press and it'll smooth back out. But it's a Juneteenth shirt. Oh my goodness. Okay. People are saying that the fabrics are pretty. Dorothy Battle is here. Hey, Dorothy, welcome to the chat. Hey, Kevin. Brenda says gorgeous colors. Just pop it all down there. We'll recycle the bags later. Okay. This one says it's just a multicolor. Don't know what that is. So I know I ordered a dress and a skirt. I thought I ordered 2 dresses and a skirt. So this is the front, because when I put the sides together, the front's lower. So this is one dress here. It's polyester. See if it has a tag on it. Probably don't. But it's a stretch polyester, so that's nice. It'll fit on top and then be loose toward the bottom. So, yeah, I was just trying some stuff to see. I'll try it on later. I ordered a pair of earrings. Oh, Dorothy says she really enjoyed the retreat, so that's cool. Michelle says, I like the purple ones. Paula says, those are not bad, but don't live up to your stash. Right. So these are the earrings. It's red, green, and yellow with black. Really pretty. I'm just taking it off the card so you can see the dangle. It feels light. Whenever I buy earrings from people and they don't put stoppers on the back, I just order like a generic order of the little rubber backings, earring backings, and I put them on these. I also squeeze these so that the kick out isn't kicking me into the neck, because this is pretty wide. So yeah, a pair of earrings. What do they have on this packaging? Nothing, just the number and color. All right. Gotta remember where we're ordering from. What do you mean when you say burn the fabric? I have a video, so just put Teaquilts in the search bar and put burn test, and it will tell you if your fabric has any polyester in it. But that's basically what the burn test is for. I show you how to do it, and I show you the difference between 100% cotton and something that's mixed with polyester. So this is not what I was looking for. I'm looking for the skirt. I ordered a skirt. Okay, so this is a dress. Okay. The serger are kind of hanging out here. The serger threads are hanging out the back. All right. I ordered 1XL, which is what I wear, t-shirts. Well, that's what I wear. I buy that. This one has pockets. So it has a pocket here. That's what's sticking out over here is the pocket. Hi, Leetta Bryant. And so this one's a little bit, the other one's, well, it's more fitted at the top. I feel like this one is not as fitted at the top. But we shall see when I wear it one day. All right. The last item. Just want to make sure I didn't have another pair of earrings in here. All right. Again, they got it double bagged. Okay. So this is not what I was expecting. They call it a patchwork skirt or something. And this is not a patchwork skirt. It's a piece of fabric that's a kente cloth that, you know, they're trying to say is a patchwork skirt, but it's not. It's not that it isn't pretty. It just isn't a patchwork skirt. Okay? And like I said, I ordered these right before Juneteenth. It's pretty. I like that it has ties. Trying to see if it's got pockets. Yeah, it does have pockets. So it has pockets. I love a skirt with a pocket. And let's see if I ordered 1X again. Yep, 1XL. So that's what I ordered. And it's long. It looks like it's long. I thought I wanted long. So, yeah, it's almost to with no. Yeah, so it's long. I'd say probably at the ankle or right above the ankle. So very long skirt. So, yeah. I don't know if you all noticed in the retreat videos that Kim R had on some patchwork skirts. I was trying to get Kim to teach that at retreat next year. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some 10-inch square kits for the skirts. I can't remember. I have to get with Kim. She was saying that, I think she said she used like 2 to 2.5 packs of squares for something like this. And I'm just tossing stuff to the floor because y'all know I'm going to be washing that stuff before I put it on, right? So I will probably be making some square kits and we'll see how that goes to make the skirts. And if you're wanting one that's a total charm where they're not being repeated, I'll try to make packets like that, but I'll have to, you know, I have to make one myself and see how many squares I need. Kim is a little thinner. I think she said she started one skirt with 6 squares and another skirt with 5 squares. So, yeah. So you'll need probably for like different size skirt, you'll need different number of the small people, you don't have an issue with that, the tinies. But us hippie girls, we'll probably need more squares. So Melissa says that skirt was perfect for Hawaii. Yeah, that dress is pretty. Paula talking about when is date night. You have the dress and the earrings. Quilts by Carmel is here. Hey, Joe. How are you? Joe Carmel. Quilt Gal, he also told me retailers are rebranding it. So Amazon has rebranded it. I don't know what Quilt Gal is talking about. I'm so lost because it kept giving me just top messages. So I don't know what she's talking about. He told me retailers are rebranding it. So Amazon has rebranded it. It is Lin. It it is LIN, whatever that is. It for around $16, and the label states new look, same great formula. Flood the company with your calls. I don't know what Quilt Gal is talking about. I can't go back further because it was on top messages only and it's not there, Quilt Gal. Hi, Vicky Bush. Welcome to the chat. Yeah. So again, I'm a little bit off today because I'm having a slight headache. I think it's again sinus related. I forgot to take my medicine today, and I have like my body has low tolerance for meds. I took it yesterday before I went out. So about 10 o'clock, I took it. And so it took all the way up until about 10 minutes before it's time for me to go live for me to realize that I haven't taken the medicine. So it completely wore off. So it lasts longer than 24 hours in my body. And now I've got to get it to kick back in. Hi, Pearl Medina. Welcome to the chat. So I'm trying to drink water to help it along. Oh my goodness. Okay. So again, I am working on sewing machines. So over here, I have my Baby Lock Elagio. I got it back yesterday. No, I got it back Monday. I took it in one day last week. So they didn't even have it a week. Um, it was at Jackman's Fabrics, and they had a coupon sale that's good till Friday where you get 10% off of your service fee. So most electronic machines, they charge you somewhere around $170 to service your machines here in the St. Louis area. So I paid $160, something like that, with a discount. So I came home Monday night and I did sew on that machine really, really good. And so because I wanted to know if I wanted to take my Elissimo, which normally sits in this spot. So the next day, which was yesterday, I took my Elissimo into the shop and I took the embroidery unit with that one because that's all I basically do on that Elissimo. And I did let him know that he didn't have to worry about regular stitch quality on that machine because it doesn't do regular stitching. It just does machine embroidery. So I didn't want him to be trying to go through all that work or trying to regulate a stitch. I don't think anything's wrong with the stitch. So if he don't mess with it, we don't have any problem. So basically just getting it clean, the embroidery unit, getting it cleaned, and getting the machine itself cleaned and oiled. And hopefully it'll be back by the end of the week. So I have been like going through everything, just kind of dusting everything over here since I took the machine out, resorting just stuff back here. I still have this table filled, but I'm just resorting stuff so I know where stuff is. It's like my current works in progress, books that I'm interested in looking in or doing something with, and some bag making stuff, like the supplies that I've been ordering for bag making stuff. I need to find a storage place for that. So I'm now just sewing on the Featherweight because I never did sew on this earlier. So that's what I'm currently gonna sew on now. And then I also have, which I just, threw all of this stuff down here. I have the other Singer that I purchased as well that I need to sew on just to make sure they didn't mess up the stitch on that. So my test stitching on here that I've done on the test piece of fabric that they put in the bag, everything seems fine. Remember on your Juki and your brother industrial machines, you thread from the outside in. On your Singer, you thread from your needle from the inside out. And that was what was wrong with this machine. And if I would have just taken it for that, I would have paid a regular service charge just for them to tell me that the machine was threaded wrong. So I'm glad that I went ahead and told them to go ahead and do a service on it, even though I had done it. And I figured somebody else had sold on it. It's got a little dirt in it from retreat, not a whole lot. So I'm glad that I at least told them to go ahead and service it so that I got some money, some bang for my buck, instead of just them charging me to tell me that um, the needle was threaded wrong. The needle was in wrong and it was threaded wrong. The needle was in backwards. Okay. Cool gal saying it won't let her type a long chat. Uh, oh, she's talking about the Stay Flow starch. Okay. And so Kim says that she's perfecting the skirts as we speak. 75 squares for small to medium, 90 for large to XL. See, that's what I thought, because when she was telling me how many skirts she started with, I said that's a lot, and that's only for somebody tiny as her. And then sorry guys, my head hurt. I can only do one thing at a time today. I can't seem to write and talk. Okay. So thank you, Kim. Um, Robin Boyd is in here. Marcia. I don't know. See, I have one girl that says her name was Marcia, and another girl says her name is Marcia, spelled the same way. So she says hello from Brazil. So welcome to the chat. Um, Claudette T, how do you like your Juki 2010? The Juki was sewing really well. I didn't want to move it because I did want to do something on it, but I'm trying to test all of these machines before I put them onto the shelves. I got all of these machines in the shop. So since I took the um, Elissimo in, I've had 8 machines in the shop in the last 2 weeks, I guess. So I'm trying to just sew a little bit on each machine before I put them up so that they'll be ready for retreat next year. And so I ordered a shelving unit because I just kind of leave them in the cases, and then it kind of gets bulky where I've got a lot of floor space being used because they're in, I use like the two-toe luggage bags. But I want to put them on shelves for better space efficiency. And so I'm trying to do that. Um, so I'm just trying to sew on them a little bit. Hi, Claudette Bettis. Welcome. Kevin is so silly. Talking about, did anybody say anything about a blooming 9-patch quilt? No. You. um, so let me go back. If she was talking about the Stay Flow starch. Oh, people are rebranding the Stay Flow starch. Wow. That's terrible. I don't know how they could get away with it. They must be in other countries doing that stuff. That, you know, your patterns and stuff, it doesn't reach across any border. Vicky says headaches will bring you down. I hope you feel better soon. Yes, thank you. My brother just came in. Kevin, nobody's playing games with you today. You just full of chat comments that nobody's even talking about. Minnie says, Quill Gal, when my starch arrived, it had a card in it said it was original product. The company just rebranded it. Robin says, I just finished the heart quilt and gifted it to my friend who is waiting for a new heart. Now, that is really sweet. That's special. Thank you, Robin. Kevin talking about, I know, right? No one's reading chats anymore. Not if I don't read it. So I don't know. I don't even really feel like sewing. My head hurts so bad. And you know, the other thing too is that I've been in here like dusting stuff, so it could be the dust in this room. I have mold and mildew as my allergies, although nothing in here is molded or mildew, nothing is wet. But maybe I might be developing more allergies to things too. Because I've been in here I took that machine out yesterday. So I started yesterday and then I came back in today and did some too. So it could be that. But yeah, I don't feel like it. I don't really feel like sewing. I got some pieces here. I guess I could sew something. Charging triple the price because I know Stay Flow starch was around. It was under $4 for that bottle of Stay Flow starch, and that's what she's saying. Where they're charging triple, it's almost like quadruple. They are charging 400%. And Kevin is saying, "You do you, boo. It's your channel. You're the boss. Take the rest of the night off." And Sian is saying that too. So yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I just like I said, it was just kind of weird because I have eaten something today. I ate about something at 3 o'clock, 2:30, 3 o'clock, I guess. So it's not like I haven't eaten anything. And all I can think of is that I just forgot to take the sinus med, um, which is the Flonase I take daily. But I'm almost thinking now I need to go take an Allegra D. Um, because I missed it and now I messed it up. You know, I had been taking it every day. If I take Flonase every day, I don't have to take Allegra D, which tends to eventually, if I take it so many days in a row, it makes me sleepy. So, um, do we have a group order for Juki going in that I haven't heard about? Because I'm shopping for a TL 2010. That's in. Yeah, I just went and ordered mine straight off of. I used my link though. I ordered off Sewing Machine Plus. Um, Sheila says she got her package. Thanks. Yes, she ordered. She had a box that she shipped to herself. I just had to take it to the. I think I took it in UPS. I don't know what my problem is today. I was fine up until like 10 minutes ago. All right, let's first of all, because I'm going to have to get out of here. So let's first get these bags in recyclable order. I don't know where Timo put all these bags in here, but They did. And it was all in one larger bag, so it didn't really make sense. Some items was bagged twice. I got more bags than products. So I still got my Juki. I just got it sitting on the other side of my desk on the floor right now until I can test some of these machines to get them up and going. I'm going to put this into the shipping bag. And then I can just take this all to the dirty clothes. And still got bags. We don't want this one. I'll take anything that's Ziploc. All right, so let's take one of these out. All right, so at least those are put up. I'm so used to having like extreme light on these sewing machines that I have to keep checking to see if the light on. I do have an LED bulb, but I'm still checking like I don't. So let's just sew some stuff on here. See. You know, I don't use my featherweight a lot. Hardly at all. I'm actually a fancy machine girl. The stitch on here is just beautiful. So let's see, if I put you on here like this, it'll make for a longer bottom. So that would be cute. I'm just sewing some crumbs because I was sewing on the Elagio. I sewed on the Bernina, and I got all of those pieces sewed. I need to cut 10 more center squares because I was short 10, but they're all sewed. I just haven't pressed them. So the goal is not working on that. The goal is if I'm sewing, I was just going to sew them while I was testing seams. But yeah. So I've sewed all the cut pieces that I have. I need some more squares. So that's why I have these fabrics up here to cut some more center squares. Okay. Woo-wee. Fancy machine girl, also known as bells and whistles, right? I like automatic thread cutters when they raise the foot pedal and everything, okay? I want it all. See if I got some shorter pieces in here first. I just got my little pieces sorted by rectangles, triangles, that kind of thing. So I'm just going to angle and sew. So that's all I ever do on my featherweight, is mostly just string piecing mostly. All right, so let's see if I can find a piece long enough to go right here. Go across this edge I just created. Hi, Eugenia Little from Philadelphia. Welcome to the chat. We are spoiled quilters, Vicky. Yep. I admit it. I'm a spoiled one. I like all the bells and whistles. It's not that it doesn't sew good. It actually sews really good. I'm just like automatic needle threader. I'm looking for things. Like, where is that button? I've been saying, I would love to have a red one, or, one of the colors. And the funny thing is, I always thought that I wanted red, but then when I went to Missouri Star Quilt Museum, and they had them things in there in just about every color, and every color was beautiful. It was like, oh my gosh, make you want to change your mind on what color you want. They were all beautiful. I got this little piece here. Now that one I sewed what they can saying is the 1/4 inch, so I'm gonna try that and measure it when I get it off. So yeah, just making some little crumb piecing just to test the stitching. And she uses her treadle. I have a treadle, but I don't even sew on it. It's just sad. Sad, sad, sad. Put this on the other side. The one I just put on there, I did sew a true 1/4 inch. So I'm going to test that. I did find my 1/4 inch measure too. I forget which machine I was on when I was looking for that. And since this is bigger than the piece, I'll go ahead and cut it off. I don't normally cut all this stuff off. I'll do it because y'all watching. All right, this is the one I measured. Used a 1/4 inch seam. And I can be a little bit more to the left of it. It's just a scant bigger than a 1/4. You need to know that. That's why I do crumb piecing on machines until I know what that 1/4 inch seam is, so I don't go sewing a gazillion pieces and my seams are not right. Let me put this needle down. Yeah, it's right down in the middle, so that's not a factor. Okay. Yeah. Eugenia is saying she would like to attend one of my sewing getaways. Um, the information is on Facebook and in my Teaquilts LLC group. Just make sure you answer all 4 questions so that you get admitted. Also, it's in the file section, the retreat registration form. In the retreat registration form, the first page is telling you about the retreat, telling you what the cost is, where we're staying, the dates, how your payments are to be made. If you're not, you can pay at one time. You can pay more than the payment that's on the thing. You can, just long as it's paid by the end of October. Well, you need to make payments, monthly payments in the minimum amounts. You can make more, but you can't make less because I need to make sure that your money is in when I go to make payments to the facility. So I still, like I said, I'm not saying anything is closed until I start receiving those payments, which the first payment is due the end of July. There was also a $100 sign up, not a sign up fee, but you had to pay $100 to even be put on the list. And this was done last year. So your first payment is due plus the $100. That's all included in your fee. It's not like a sign up fee. You're not being charged $100 to sign up. The $100 is included in your retreat total payment due. So if you're just joining, getting on the retreat thing, your first payment due will be $100 plus if you're wanting a single or double, whatever they tell you the price of that room is, and it's on the form. I don't know it by heart. And again, if I'm sounding flat and uninterested, it's because I have a really bad headache that just started like 10 minutes before I went live. And then I had a problem with the live, and so that's not helping either. So I'm just having a little stress headache right now, along with a sinus headache. So please forgive me today for not having a whole lot of excitement. Um, um, oh, that's pretty cool. Quilt Gal saying Sewing Machine Plus does have a credit card where you can make payments for 0% interest for certain number of months. Now, I like that. That's really cool. Um, you just got to make sure that you pay it all. So say if they give you a year to pay it, then you've got it all paid in a year, because then otherwise they'll come back for every month and then charge you all the back interest on it. So that's pretty cool. I've never used any of the credit with Sewing Machine Plus. Excuse me. Sue saying the vintage machines are marvels of engineering. They were made to be used over several lifetimes. And that's the same thing I say about the Gamble machines. The first Gambles are still out here, the Gamble Classics. You know, people have died, people have resold them, people no longer quilt and reselling them to somebody else after they've already used them for 30 plus years. So yeah, some machines are just built that way. Miss T, it's 8 p.m. Say goodnight and go to bed and feel better. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm sorry. I thought I was going to be sewing more. I got 2 little scrappy things here. um, I am not going, I don't know if cutting the light off, that doesn't stop this thing from sewing, so I got to unplug this. I did not know that, because there is no off button. Hmm. Yeah, we'll just unplug that. That's just a light. I told y'all I don't use it all the time. So I am going to go ahead and go. I am so sorry I wasn't more enthusiastic. Um, I will see you all on Saturday, hopefully headache free. I'm going to remember to take these pain meds, and I'm going to go take this Allegra D and go lay down because I took the Flonase and it should have kicked in by now and it's not. So yeah, that's all the interest rates. They should be, I don't think the government should let people charge you that type of interest rate. So but again, I will talk to y'all. If you all got questions about retreat or want to ask anything about retreat, I'll try to remember to print the form out of the group for those that aren't on Facebook. Also, you can also email me and I'll see if I got it somewhere in a previous email message that I can send to you. Probably won't be today, but if you're not on Facebook and looking for retreat information, you can just email me. Now, the problem with my email is that sometimes they go through and sometimes they don't. So if you don't hear from me, just know I'm not ignoring you. I'm having some issues with my emails. Okay. So already, I'm talking about already. All right, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and go so I can go figure out what to do about this headache. And I will talk to you all later. You all stay blessed. Be safe, everybody, and quilt out. Bye bye. Ugh.